Welcome to my weekly video blog. It's going to be a short one because, as you can hear, I have a cold. I went down with it in the middle of last week. I'm not quite sure where I caught it from, but there are a lot of colds going around at the moment. Thankfully, this is mostly a head cold rather than a chest cold, so I'm not coughing or anything like that. I'm just terribly congested and I've got all the sort of sinus type head issues with it. I've had it a couple of days. I think it's broken now. I think it's actually on its way out, which is good. One thing that I have missed, thankfully, is the novovirus, which has been going around. Or rather, it's been going around our family. Don't actually know of a case of it outside of our family, but I do know that everybody, bar one other person, in my sort of family, my nuclear family, has had it, and it is not nice. I had it years ago, and it's not nice. Now, the reason I got this cold, because I don't usually get ill, and I wouldn't see. I never class colds as particularly being ill in terms of, oh my god, got to lie in bed, can't go to work sort of thing. No, I was brought up to sort of power through these sort of things, really. But I will say that I do feel that I may have been susceptible to it this year, not just because of the change in temperatures that we've had this week, but also because I do fear that my immune system is slightly lower at the moment. And that's probably because I have started on my weight loss programme, and I did very well last week. I lost 6 pounds, which isn't bad considering my motivation waned very, very quickly once I got this cold. But having stepped on the scales and thinking that the cold is now probably on its way out, I'm ready to continue. That's good. And I do think that in the long term, it will be much better, because it can't be healthy being this size, can it really? I mean, I don't think I'm dreadfully unhealthy, but I do carry a hell of a lot of weight, and as you get older, that can work against you sort of internally with conditions rather than illnesses. So that's what I'm trying to avoid. And of course, I need to be kind to my varicose veins. Lovely, just what you wanted to know, isn't it? Anyway, so there isn't much else to sort of say really, except that it's been snowing, or it started snowing earlier in the week, and that was probably the sort of tail end of the storms that hit the US. Before that, we generally get their weather, although by the time it gets to us, what was sort of snow and blizzard conditions there is just wet and windy. And it's amazing how these weather systems manage to travel across the Atlantic in 2 days. Try doing it in a boat. You'll be there for forever. Anyway, so what else? Obviously, because of the weather, the allotment has still been a no-no. But it is February now. Hopefully things are going to get better. It also happens to be the 1-year anniversary of my niece, who got christened last year, 1st of February, and I am her godfather, which is fantastic, so it was nice to be able to see them. Let's move on and cover the birthdays. Got quite a few. Jared Papazian had his birthday today. Whether this reaches him before it's belated, I don't know. Probably not. We have, for the rest of the week, Grace Fern, Simon Atkinson, Louis McMurray, Lyle Beerbon, Helen Howe and Gavin Palmer. We also have Modi Operandi. Now, he's a new friend of mine, so I don't know too much about him yet. I don't even know his name yet. But there we are. So I'm wishing them all happy birthday. Eat lots of cake, cookies or whatever. Yes, that's it for this week. I shall see you next week. Goodbye.